everyone! Welcome to our webinar and thanks for coming. My name is Heather Moore and I'm here to walk you through part 2 of our introductory webinar series. At this point, we are hoping you've seen our intro video or reviewed your app with a CardTap team member so that you're familiar with the quick and dirty, the basics of how everything works to enable you to start using it. If you're a complete newbie, you can probably hang, but I recommend the introduction first. All of our webinars are located in the Support Center, which you can find by clicking Help and Support under the Learn More tab from our main website, or the Help tab if already logged into your online dashboard. Knowing how the app works is the first step, but what I want to go over today is how to be successful with it. Can't do one without the other. And success with the app comes down to one simple thing: sharing it. Since we launched Mortgage Mapp, we have witnessed people do a lot of right and a lot of wrong things when it comes to sharing the app, and the results they get are a direct result of their efforts. So today we are going to delve into what I call the art of the share, sharing the app in a way that will create meaningful results. First, I'm going to cover using the app for your business, the basic mechanics of sharing, when to share the app, how and who to share the app with to encourage usage, and I'll also go over some tracking activity that will play a huge role in your success with it. So we'll talk about app tracking and the best ways to use your online dashboard. Let's dive in. This tool has been proven very useful by countless CardTap members so far, but how you decide to use this tool will play a big part in your success. As you know, the easiest way to win someone's business or get a referral is by staying top of mind, staying in front of them so at the moment they need help or get asked for a recommendation, you're the person that comes to mind. And this is precisely why mobile marketing has become so important. Can you really think of any better place to market yourself to stay top of mind than on the home screen of someone's phone, the one thing people use most? A recent study showed that Americans spend an average of 162 minutes per day on their phone, mostly on apps, and that number is only growing. But let's be clear, simply having an app is not going to do anything for you. You need to commit to using this tool if you want to see any return from it. So you know what that means. You're going to have to get it on some other people's phones. So let's talk about that. You may be familiar with how the app is shared, but let's review it one more time. The best and easiest way to share the app is with the built-in share feature you find inside of it. All you have to do is click share, type in your intended recipient's name, their phone number, and any notes you want to keep for yourself. A lot of the time we see people accidentally use the notes section for information they think will get texted to the person they're sharing the app with, but that's not the case. You are the only person who will ever see the info typed into the notes section. Once you click send, a couple of things happen. The first and most obvious is that whoever you sent the app to gets a text message with the link to download your app. You've also created a record of this event in two places. Every time the app gets shared by anyone, including you, a tapper will be created in your dashboard. You will see their name, number, and any notes that were included when the app was shared. The best way to use notes is for information about the person you think would be helpful later on, or if someone is referring you with the app and wants to include info about the person they shared the app with. You will also receive an email from us that includes the same information. This functions as a great notification when someone besides you shares the app. Because the tapper is created the moment you share the app, it's important that you do not reuse these text messages or send the app to yourself and forward it on. It will throw off your tracking, which you definitely don't want. We also recommend you know how the app installs on each phone. If you're an Android user, iPhones might seem like a foreign language and vice versa. In our help section, we have an article with visual guides on how the app installs on both platforms, but here's what it looks like for each. So the link from the text message will open in an internet browser for both phones. With the iPhone, you simply click on the link and your phone will guide you through the next few steps until you add the icon to your home screen. With any Android device, the link will open in a web browser and then forward you to the Google Play Store, where you simply click install like you would for any other app. This part is easy. You meet and interact with people you do business with everywhere. I often say share the app with everyone, but really, what it comes down to is anytime you have a meaningful conversation about what you do, about mortgages. It could be during a quick convo with someone you meet at a party, a networking event, the first time you meet a client or potential client in person, coffee with a realtor, a family get-together, the list goes on and on. It should also always be shared in lieu of a business card. To be honest, there's really never a wrong time to share it. The only wrong thing you can do is forget to share it. One of the most important features about Mortgage Mapp is that it captures the person's name and phone number you share it with as soon as you hit send. It is designed this way so that whenever you have a conversation about business, you can easily develop a business opportunity with that person. Think about it like a business card with a leash on it. You hand it out, can track each person you share it with, and if they end up using it or not. I love sharing the app when I meet people casually at social gatherings, when it doesn't feel too appropriate to delve into business on the spot. It's also a great solution for brief encounters with potential clients you might meet at places like networking events, trade shows, open houses, etc. It's easy to say, "Here, let me share my app with you. It has a bunch of awesome mortgage tools I want you to check out, and you can contact me from it too. Let me get your phone number, I will text it to you, and then you can click the link and download it when you have a moment." When you use it like this, it really doesn't matter what the person does with it as long as you make sure to follow up with them. Our most successful members use the app like this to build their pipeline and reduce the amount of lost business opportunities that would come from simply handing out your card. Think about how impactful this could be if you could just convert one more opportunity, one more extra client a year this way. After that, everything else is just a bonus. And aside from generating and converting deals, most of our members work to create tappers that are active users of the app as well. That requires more work than sharing or even helping them install the app, but is by no means difficult. When you share it, you just need to convey what's in it for them, how the app will help them, and why they want to use it. For prospects and current clients, one of the easiest selling points is that it creates an easy connection between you both. With one click of a button, someone can text, call, or email you. Clients will appreciate that you aren't trying to hide and can be available at the exact moment they need help. And sometimes, maybe what they need isn't you, but one of the tools in the app. Probably one of the coolest things you can give your clients is the ability to calculate payment scenarios on houses they like without having to go through you every single time. Getting people excited about the app is all about presentation. If you're excited, they'll be excited. Now, before CardTap existed and our co-founders were still strictly using the app for their mortgage practice, I overheard them casually sharing the app with clients like this all the time. It usually went something like, "Susan, I have to give you this app of mine. You will love using the calculator to run payment scenarios when you're out looking at homes. Plus, you can easily call, text, or email me from it whenever you have questions." Or, "Peter, the one thing I can guarantee about the mortgage process is that you will have a lot of questions. I want to make things as easy for you as possible and be there to answer those questions whenever they pop up. So let's get my app on your phone. You can call, text, or email me whenever you want. Plus, there's a lot of cool mortgage tools in there that will help you out." Then they would help them install or even grab the phone of the person they were sharing it with and do it for them. The same goes for realtors. Make a point of getting it on the phone of each realtor you work with, whether it's those agents that refer you business consistently or the ones you hope to get future business from. For this group, emphasize that you created the app so you would be easier to do business with. Not only is your contact info easy to find and share, but there's a ton of great tools available. Highlight how the agent can use this app when they are out looking at homes with their clients, and maybe even run some payment scenarios with them after you get the app on their phone so they can see how to use it. And make sure they know how to share it. Yes, their clients will love the tools, but it would be even better if they would refer you through it. Other people you want using your app are what I call your cheerleaders. They're other professionals that refer you business, past clients that you've turned into raving fans, friends, or family members that will recommend you. A lot of the time, these will be the people that refer you business simply because they like you. Get the app installed on their phones and make sure they know how to use the share feature. And since, let's be honest, this group of people won't get as much utility from the app, you could always run contests or reward people that have shared your app with a gift card, cup of coffee, whatever. The nicest part is that all of this can be kept track in your dashboard. You should be familiar what's in your app tracking, but now I think we should explore how you're using it. First, make sure to log into your dashboard every day. You will want to see who is using your app, how your app's getting used, and if you're getting referrals through it. The first thing I recommend doing is sorting by last tap. This will show you who used the app most recently. If it's a client, maybe you reach out to them and see how things have been going with the home search if you see the calculator was used a lot. Maybe it's someone you shared the app with 3 months ago and they just started using it. You can refer to the notes you took and give them a call. Or maybe, fingers crossed, it's a referral someone sent you. Check who referred them, see if there are any notes, do a little recon, and give them a call. You can also sort by taps and see who hasn't used the app at all and follow up with them accordingly. You can tell if there are no taps that someone has probably not installed or opened the app yet. It can be a great reason to reach out if it's someone you want using the app. Another awesome feature of this section is that you can categorize your tappers to stay more organized. The status button, which is located next to their name on the left, has a drop-down pick list that will let you determine if it's a lead, lost client, someone you just pre-approved, and more. The last thing to point out is checking the referrals and requests. I recommended referral contests earlier, and you can check who has referred you right here in your dashboard. A lot of companies even let you send gift cards by email, so each time you see they get referred, you can send a little thank you off. Come in and check these requests often as well. The request forms on your app make it really easy for someone to ping you when they have a request. You will get an email with each of these requests, but given how much email you get per day, these could easily get lost, so make sure to log in and cover your bases. All right, I think that will about cover it for now. Get to sharing your app. The beauty of it is, once you get all of this into practice, it will become second nature. On average, our top users add about 20 tappers per month. So to become a CardTap top performer, that's only going to be about 4 a week. That's less than 1 per business day. You got this. So once again, thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, check out our online support center. You can also email or call us for one-on-one assistance. Have a great day.